Hi, let me start by saying that I didn't start making videos again to make videos like this. I planned on making one about manifesting, the law of attraction, or maybe one about sleep paralysis, astral entities, demons. But instead, here I am making a video about feminists. I feel like free speech is under attack. What inspired me to do this was when Milo tried to give his speech about cultural appropriation at Berkeley and a violent riot happened. Um, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative or anything. I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't vote for anybody. I understand why people voted for Trump, but personally I feel like he's a controlled resistance. I feel, like if he was really a threat to the system, they would have assassinated him like they did to JFK, in all honesty. And I'm not criticizing, I'm not trying to bash people or to promote hate into the universe, I'm just trying to use free speech. And just to put my perspective out there, I'm not even trying to convince you of anything, I'm just sharing my unique perspective. A lot of individuals who call themselves feminists who are in the social justice movement, they have really good intentions. They want to make the world a better place. And I want to make the world a better place. But I feel like they're being manipulated. The major ones promoting this kind of ideology is universities and mainstream media, MTV, very popular celebrities are all promoting this. And my question is, if there really was like a invisible patriarchy that likes to oppress marginalized groups, why would they tell you? They control universities and mainstream media, so why would they let you in on their little secret? I'm not a feminist. I don't find empowerment in the victimhood. A lot of the extreme leftist movement seems like the more oppressed you are, it's like an oppression Olympics. The more oppressed you are, the more validation you have to speak on certain issues. I don't think the West is a rape culture. And I'm a sexual abuse survivor, and I still don't think it's a rape culture. I don't think our society promotes rape. I respect feminism that brings awareness to real rape cultures around the world, though. I don't think masculinity is inherently toxic. And I don't believe in male privilege. I think women are more privileged in the West, to be honest, and I think the wage gap is a myth. I don't like the idea that all whites are racist or that all white males are oppressors and we're all their victims. I'm not a victim. You are who you choose to be. We're all individuals. I don't like the gender thing. I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to be mean. If someone came to me and they said, I prefer they, them pronouns, as long as they were respectful to me, I would respect that, and I would call them by their chosen pronouns, But, I'm not trying to bash how someone lives their life or what makes someone happy, but my beef with this is that they're promoting this to children, There's preschool children who are being told to choose a gender with more than just 2 options. The idea of 47 different genders plus is just a little much for me. I think there's as many possible genders as there are unique souls in the world, which is unlimited, infinite. I really don't like children, this being promoted to children. I don't like children transitioning at a young age. If you want to transition as an adult, I'll support that, but I don't feel like it should be imposed upon children. That's just a little too much. I don't like the whole trans age play thing that the left has been promoting lately. There's been someone called Stephanie. Her new name is Stephanie. She was originally a man. I don't remember the original name. But this man left his wife and children to be a 6-year-old girl and has adopted mommy and daddy, and he plays with their grandchildren. And I just think that's a little much. The left is trying to normalize things like adult babies as like a sexy kink, and I just feel like it's like an open doorway for pedophilia. And I'm not on board with that. Trans species, that's a thing, believe it or not. Like otherkin. I've even seen it on a talk show. A woman was like a dog person, and she was being promoted as like a hero, as being brave for coming out and living her true life. And like I said, I'm not trying to criticize, what makes you happy. I just don't want this being imposed upon like impressionable minds in society in general. Another issue I have with extreme feminist movement, social justice movement, is promoting promiscuity and obesity as healthy. Now, I'm not saying we should shame these people, because people with addictions, whether it's sex, drugs, food, whatever, they're coming from a place of darkness, from a place of depression. They're trying to fill that open void inside of them, and we shouldn't shame them, but we shouldn't enable them either. And Another thing I don't like about extreme leftist movement is violent riots, violence against people who disagree with you, hating people who disagree with you, calling them all Nazis, and their opinions are irrelevant. I think it's kind of funny how these riots are always somehow linked to George Soros. Do you know who George Soros is? I find that quite interesting. So, I'm not coming from a place of hate. I'm not trying to bash you. I'm just trying to put my perspective out there. And much love. Thanks for watching.